Starlink has come out with yet again big news for its customers. Starting on October 10th, all of the plan prices are going to increase if you currently have a Starlink plan. And in this video, we're going to be going over what these price increases are for every single plan and also what features are now included with the new price increases that weren't before. To give a little bit of background information, I have had Starlink for over 5 months now, and we bought it back when it was $600 for the standard kit and $150 for the ROAM plan. But both of these prices have changed along with everything else, and that's exactly what we're going to be talking about. Back when I originally purchased Starlink, there were 3 major plans. There was the Standard, the ROAM, and the Bolt plan. Standard was $100 a month and included Wi-Fi in one exact location. ROAM was $150 a month, and you could use this anywhere as long as you were not moving. You could pay for an increase in features where you would have Wi-Fi while you're moving, like driving in an RV, but this was an extra $75 to $100 a month on top of the already $150 a month that you were paying. And then there was the Bolt plan, which you can use on international waters and on land, which was $250 a month. And as I mentioned earlier in this video, all these prices have increased. Residential is now $120 a month, which is a $20 increase. The ROAM plan is $165 a month, which is a $15 increase. And the Bolt plan is actually staying at the same price of $250 a month, but there are some slight changes in the features that we're going to go over later on in the video. If you have the residential plan and you were paying $100 a month, starting October 10th, you're going to be paying $120 a month. And unfortunately, there are no new features that are going to be included in the residential plan for Starlink. So starting on October 10th, you just have to pay an extra $20 a month for your residential plan. The ROAM plan, on the other hand, has had many features change and is constantly changing pretty much every month as I'm getting updates from Starlink. Starting on October 10th, the price is going to increase to $165 a month, but there's also different plans for the ROAM package now. You can get a $50 a month package. It's called Starlink Mini. However, for this, you only get 50 gigabytes of data a month, which works great if you're only traveling like on the weekends or just need Wi-Fi occasionally when you're traveling. But if you're traveling full-time and need Wi-Fi for like a full-time job, this is nowhere near enough Wi-Fi. I know from our past experiences, we use somewhere between 200 and 300 gigabytes of data a month from Wi-Fi Starlink. So the 50 gigabytes is just not going to be enough. However, if you do pay for the full plan, which is now going to be $165 a month, there's a big feature coming out, which is now you have mobile Wi-Fi, which means you can set up your Starlink and have Wi-Fi while you're driving or moving, which previously, like I said, you had to pay an extra fee of $75 to $100 a month. So yes, the price is increasing by $15 a month. However, now you're getting this premium feature, which I'm super excited to try out, and I'll definitely make a video reviewing it later. But I think it is well worth the extra $15 a month because now someone can be driving the RV and someone else can be working with great Wi-Fi pretty much anywhere in the country. The third plan that we're going over is the Bolt plan, and this one has some major changes, and I'm not too familiar with this plan altogether because we don't use this one, but the price is now going to be $250 starting on October 10th, which I believe is about the same price as it was. It might be a little more, but similar to the ROAM, there are now 2 different options for this plan. The first option is $250 a month, and you get 50 gigabytes of data on waters, along with unlimited data on land. Like I said earlier, if you are living full-time on a boat and need a full-time job, 50 gigabytes of data is not going to be enough to cover it. But if you are traveling like on the weekends on boats, or occasionally you go out on a boating trip and you want Starlink Wi-Fi, good news, you can get it for relatively cheap, and included in that $250 plan, you also get unlimited data on land, which is great because if you were to take your boat somewhere, you could go out, have Starlink. And when I say on land, it's anywhere where Starlink is already set up and has a connection. So some countries there isn't Starlink, but you can find that information on the Starlink website, and they update it pretty much every week or whenever they have a new country rolled out for it. However, if you do need basically unlimited Wi-Fi data usage while living on a boat, there is a premium feature you can pay for where you will get 1 terabyte of data, which should definitely be enough for people to work full-time online and living on a boat. Like I said, we use 200 to 300 gigabytes of data a month for 2 people, so you could probably have 5 to 6 people and still stay in the safe data range usage. And with that terabyte of data, you also get unlimited usage on land. Now, it is important to mention that Starlink is constantly changing its plans. I know in the past 5 or 6 months since we have gotten Starlink, prices have already increased twice. So just from past experiences, I would assume that these prices are going to continue to increase as months go on. However, they are also adding new features to each plan, which are very helpful, like the ROAM package. Now you can have Wi-Fi while moving. I'm hoping that they will continue to change these plans based on the feedback that the customers give. If you are on the fence wondering if Starlink is worth it with these price increases, in my opinion, it is still 100% worth it. This is one of the few things I have bought in my life where I say it is well worth the money, actually. We have been in very remote places where we haven't had cell phone reception or couldn't even get gas or go to a grocery store, Yet we have Wi-Fi and we can work or order things online to the next place we're going. And what's amazing about Starlink now is you can actually get a free month of Starlink if you sign up using the link below. Starlink has rolled out a referral program in the United States. I made a whole video explaining all the details about it that I'll link here. But if you don't want to go through all that information and you just want your free month of Starlink, click the link below, and for any kit and plan that you purchase, you will get your first month completely free. This means that by using that link below, you will save at minimum $120 within a month, which is a pretty good deal if you ask me. So even with Starlink increasing its prices, I still think it is a great option for Wi-Fi if you're going to be traveling or just need Wi-Fi in a remote location. And you should definitely consider it. If you are on the fence about your decision, leave a comment below and I'll answer all the questions that I can. Also, if you've made it this far in the video, please consider subscribing. It helps out the channel and then we can make more videos like this to help out everyone. And if you want our full unboxing video where we go in from when we just got Starlink to how to set up your profile on the app and everything, I'll link that video here and also in the description below. And if you also want our honest 1 month review of how Starlink has performed while RVing full-time, I'll link that video here and also in the description. And last thought on the whole video is that Starlink is constantly changing, so you just need to be prepared and possibly be ready to be flexible with features that are going to be coming out and also the price range.